Alright everybody, so this is this week's video. So if you guys watched last week's video, you'll see that I was telling you guys, I put a Wilward pedal in this. I converted this, it had a 4L60 automatic in it, and I converted it to 5-speed standard. 4-wheel drive still, with an internal slave cylinder 5-speed. Well, the clutch that I put in here, this truck doesn't come with a factory thickener for that section of the firewall. So my master cylinder is moving all over the place, and now I can't get it in reverse or first again. So I'm probably going to have to rebuild this, because as I look at it, there's a little split in the firewall, and I'm going to want to fix all of that. And also, if you guys watched the video from a couple weeks ago, you'll know that my hood blew open when I was using the winch. I smashed the damn hinge all to shit. So we're going to go out, me and Chris today, and go out and get parts hinge off of this, put it on this Micron. Anyway, that's what we're doing so far. Hope you guys enjoy the week. So guys, we had this really great tripod, and it was amazing. And I came out here, and I was trying to tell Christopher how good it was. And hey, this thing's amazing, and we should be able to do lots of stuff with it. And then he had to open his big mouth about this stupid one that he has. And I said, look, man, this thing does that too. And then I snapped the handle right off. And now I'm so mad because I can't get the damn handle to go back on again. And I can't put this thing down. So now it's going to be like, we're going to have to do this crap. And this is going to be dumb. Look, now we're going to have to. Oh, this is dumb. Look at where we're at now. This is just dumb. Look what I have done to us. Look what I have done to us. I'd be better off just walking away. Alright, well, when I figure out whatever I'm going to do now with this mess, you guys will get some sort of substandard video. See you guys in a bit. Alright, everybody. So what I got to do now is, I got to get myself a 14 mil. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me. Let's see what happens. I think you can. I gotta get me a 14 mil wrench. I brought everything out with me except for the right socket. Anyway, let's see what we can do over here, Christopher. Yep. Leave that alone. Yep. That's 1/2 inch on both sides. What do you know? What do you know? So what you're supposed to be doing is you're standing at the front by the winch, making sure that that hood don't come down for some reason. Yep. So that if it starts to move, you're so close that you can just put your hands up and grab the hood. All right. Can you reach it from there? There you go. All right. I brought this all the junk with me, and it doesn't look like I even need it. Where is it? Right there. It took a couple seconds to. Oh, it's not going to take a couple seconds because I opened my big stupid mouth. Let's hope that it comes off as easy out in the field. You won't be able to come out. Well, you won't be able to come out with me out there because I'm stealing your boots. Did your winter boots ever get wet? Every time I put them on. I'm not saying they have 1 or 2 holes. I'm saying they have all the holes. Ken over there. Ken asked me if I could find some fence boards for him. And so, I have a couple fence boards in the back, and I'm looking to do a little project anyway. So, I'm going to have to stomp my way around out there. You want to put your boots on and come with us? I guarantee your feet are going to get soaking wet. No, you're all right. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun for me either. Oh, I got to go out into the field. And, oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I put the battery charger on and forgot to plug it in. I got it on your tractor. Oh, yeah? Alright, so, we're going to take a little break because I got to go out to the field and look at some wood and stuff. And I'm going to go take the, shit. I'm going to grease on my hands, just wiped them on my pants like an idiot. I'm going I'm gonna go get the hinge off that other Yukon, and I'm gonna put some parts in there. I'm gonna be a while. So, guys, I'm gonna let Chris go upstairs for a bit while we figure out what we're gonna do. Well, you guys will see what I'm gonna do. You just guys won't be able to hear what I'm gonna do. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, you guys. So it's Monday, holiday Monday actually, and let me tell you where we're at. So as I was telling you guys yesterday, I converted this thing from a automatic to a 5-speed, and my clutch pedal is just, it's not doing what I want it to do on the firewall. It's starting to, it looks like it's actually starting to split the firewall. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'll show you guys what's going on. Oh, let's start with the story about the damn flashlight. So last night I was working on this thing, and I was talking about it, and it got dark, and I was over helping the neighbor Ken over there and stuff, and I had this flashlight in my hand the whole time. So last night I lost it, and I couldn't find it, and I was looking for like an hour. I couldn't find it. I was in the field and in the barn, and I looked everywhere and couldn't find it. So I ended up taking this fog light thing that I bought and building a flashlight. So I just put a couple terminals on, and it's just, you know, you go like this, and the flashlight works. And it works good. So anyway, I was out here last night with this flashlight combo and everywhere else. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find the flashlight. Looked everywhere. And then this morning I came out after, and I go, oh, I'm going to have to use this thing, and I didn't want to. And I got under here, and I found the flashlight underneath the seat. Exactly where I needed it to be shining on the clutch pedal. Anyway, that's the story about the flashlight. All right, so now that I got the flashlight, I'll show you guys what's going on. You see right here, let's see if I can make this work for you guys. So this is my clutch pedal setup. And the problem is, if you guys can see right there, see all this movement, and it's split. It's split right there. So I'm going to put me a shim in for right now, because I have another plan about how I'm going to change all of this. So for right now, I built myself a little shit shim. I'm going to try to get jammed in there and see if I can fix it for today until I get myself excited. And cut the firewall the way I want to. Okay, you can have that back. Anyway, that's what I'm working on so far today. Yeah. But spending almost 2 hours looking for a flashlight that just happened to be in the position I wanted doesn't make all that happy. But at least I got my flashlight back. Anyway, I'm going to get working onto this clutch, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I modified this little plate, and I'm hoping that the plate will just space the pressure out from the clutch pedal so that it doesn't keep trying to force itself through the damn. Oh yeah, see, that's way better. Look at that. Okay, number one is, the problem is I'm not sure how I'm going to keep that plate still there. I could just reach in and give it a little tap just to strengthen that plate. You know what I'm saying? Looks like I gotta weld that in. I can't even tell if it's making a difference. The whole firewall is flexing. But yeah, it does kind of look like it's making a difference. I'll have to just reach in and put a couple tacks on that. Not my favorite, because it's not a really easy place to get to. And it is a really easy place for me to set this stupid truck on fire. We know how much that is. Can I just put a speed screw and be done with it? I wonder what's right below it. What is right below it? Bottom of the cloth is right there. Oh good, it's only a wiring harness, nothing important. Just the wiring harness. How close is the wiring harness to the flywheel? I bet you that little piece of metal just fell out. No, it didn't. It's not where I want it though. Well, I got no choice. I have no choice. I'm gonna have to try to throw a couple tacks in just to keep it where it is. Is it my favorite? Oh God, no. No, because you're right in there with the damn carpet. I'm probably just gonna have to get a soaking wet towel and cover all that shit to make sure I don't burn this damn Yukon down. I hate welding in here with the horsehair. Some people might call me you know who you are. And no, I'm not. I don't take chances when I'm gonna set the thing on fire. You knew exactly what I meant, didn't you? All right, well, either way, it looks like I'm gonna have to get the welder out so I can tack that in place. Is that what I'm gonna do? See, it's either set it on fire with the welder or set it on fire by drilling through the wiring harness. So we're gonna have to disconnect the battery. We'll have to disconnect the battery so that I can weld that up. I can't believe my battery terminal was that loose. No wonder this thing's so shit to start. Oh, look, that battery, that's there. All right. Having done that and that, we're gonna have to run the cord over here so I can weld that up. But I'm also gonna need a little air so I can get in there and clean that before I weld it. Yay, all that stuff. All right. So number A. Where's my hat? Where'd my hat go? Right there. Let's try to let's get the airline over here so I can get a die grinder in there and clean that mess up. Here.
Yep. Where do you want it to go?
Where we're working. Perfect. We want to get this done before it rains, right?
Right.
And if I'm not hurried, I'm going to be screwy. At the same time, I don't want to start a fire.
Right.
I only have to put 2 little tacks. I just got to make sure I do it right the first time. And I don't want the Yukon to set on fire. All I got to do is really tack that in place. Yeah, that will work. All right. Now, I have to plug the air compressor in. I have to get the adapter for the 220. I better hurry up.
Yep.
10 minutes. If I'm lucky, I got to get this welder back inside. Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Good.
What do you think, guys? Can we get this done before it rains?
I'm hoping I can get it done before it rains. I need some air. I'm just going to take the die grinder. And clean it up just a little bit so I can get a good tack of weld on there. It doesn't even have to be locked. It just has to hold that plate in place. That's it. Now, we'll give that another little tap up where we were. All right. I forgot one thing. I don't have any water. I gotta go find a way of shooting this thing with water. You can stand here with this,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go get the other one. Come on, squirt bottle, squirt something. Good enough. You got your bottle?
Yep.
Okay, just be careful because I'm gonna be 2 minutes doing this, but I gotta make sure I don't set anything on fire.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and I forgot my helmet. That helps.
Oh no.
Shit, I knew it. At least it smells nice.
Send right here just in case.
That's the whole job right there. Any of this on fire? No. Okay, I gotta get this welder put away before it starts to rain.
Yep.
And I want you to put your phone away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did good. You did good. I gotta get this welder put away. Good morning, everybody. So, say good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Anyway, so, what day is it, Chris? Thursday?
I think it's Thursday
It's
today.
Thursday, and we're still doing wood. As you guys can see, I've been nailing this pile, and I've got it halfway anyway. I'd like to get this cleaned up today so I can do something else. But let me show you something. And one of our, what do you call it? Faithful viewers had, we were talking about this, and I want to show you guys that John Deere snowblower tires fit the golf cart. Look at that. They're a little bit smaller, but look at the tread on that. Mark, I know you're dying laughing. I know you're dying laughing. Look, man, they bolted right on. And since then, I've been able to tow the trailer right through the mud and everything. Oh, it went great. Anyway, you guys kind of missed the upgrade yesterday. Christopher was doing stuff, and I was kind of busy. But now it's got snowblower tires on it, and it makes a huge difference. Anyway, we're going to try to knock this pile down and get this over with today, because supposedly I got another load of maple coming. I talked to a gentleman yesterday, and he's going to drop a big maple tree, and he says, do I want the wood? And I went, oh yeah, I'll take all that wood. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm almost tempted to start stacking it on skids so I can move it around with the fork. Will depend. When I get the barn full, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, this is what we're going to do today. We'll get you a time lapse of us screwing around with this wood, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, everybody, so yesterday, as I told you guys, we put these snowblower tires on, and I got stuck all week here. If you could ask Christopher, because I had to tow him out with the Yukon already once this week. So we got a load of wood. Show them the size of the wood we got in the back there. No, in the trailer. So we got a load of wood. We're going to see if she'll make it all the way around and not get stuck. Here we go, guys. Right to the boards. Just move your arm. All the way through, right? Give her the old snotterini. Oh, and she makes it no problem. Remember how we used to get stuck before?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that?
Good.
That worked mint, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get out and unload her.
Yep.
All right, everybody. So it's Saturday. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So it's chilly this morning as we get out here. A guy I know gave me a yell, and he said, hey, Ian, do you want this wood? And I said, yes. So we went with the dump trailer, and I went and picked up all this wood. because apparently I like cutting up wood. As you guys seen last week's video, I cut wood every day, and now this week it looks like I'll be still cutting wood every day. Anyway, we're going to try to get this all done. It's a little chilly. I got to get the basket, Chris. I want to get some fresh dry wood from the barn, so the fire will be easy to light. And then I'll throw some of this green crap in after. Let's go out to the barn. Anyway, you guys have seen me light a fire and play with the wood all week. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right, everybody. That's it. I'm going to put tools away. See you guys next week.
Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Oh, yeah. Tell Chris what you think of the video.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.